welcome to Spill the Crafts!
My name is Pamela.
And my name is Sophia.
And we are a mom and daughter team. And we would like to share with you some crafty DIYs,
baking,
decorating,
and much, much more.
Since Christmas is right around the corner, we decided it would be a super cool idea if we made our own Christmas decorations.
So the first project we made are these super cute bells.
Yeah. So let me tell you a little story about this. Kids and I was on a mission to find Christmas decorations, and we went to our local thrift store here in Alabama, and I was walking around, and all of a sudden they had these bells that just caught my eye. They're just beautiful. They were in these colors, and I was like, oh man, I really have to have them, blah, 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 blah. And I looked at the price, and it was like $30. $30, that's a lot.
That is.
Yeah. And so I was like, you know what? I think I can make those bells for a lot less. So I turned to Sophia and I was like, hey, I got an awesome crafty idea. And we went off to Dollar Tree and ta-da! We made our own Christmas bells.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Most of the supplies came from Dollar Tree, and the other supplies came from around the house. The total was $6. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
You can't beat that.
No, you can't. You can't really beat $6 versus $30. I mean, yeah.
Now we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, like and subscribe this video now. Bye.
Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the material. The first thing you're going to need is a mixing bowl. And then these you can find at the Dollar Tree. They're the LED lights. And this is kind of what they look like. And then you want some glue sticks and your glue gun. This twine. I think they come in a 4-pack or a 3-pack at the Dollar Tree. And then you're going to want this decorative rope. And I think it's a 9-foot rope. Yeah, so one pretty much covers all 3. Okay, and then you're going to want baking soda, which I forgot to add on here, and acrylic paint. Some sponge brushes. And then this is also found in the Dollar Tree. It's a pack of 6 or 5. And then command strips. Alright, so this is where I kind of started. I've already painted the bell, and you're going to want to do about 3 tablespoons of paint, and then like a tablespoon and a half of baking soda, and kind of just put it on there, because if you just do the paint itself, it won't stick onto the bell. And you're going to want to hot glue the top of the LED lights to the bell. And right here, I'm just letting you know that it's battery powered. And the texture, once you do the baking soda mixture, it just kind of gives it that matte, rough texture. Because when you get the bell, it's like it's like a shiny finish, and that's kind of not what I wanted. I wanted a more like ceramic matte finish. So right here, just kind of showing you how I'm going to hot glue the lights onto the bell. So I just dab some on there. Press down for, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds. And then you're just gonna wrap it around and glue it down where you feel like you need to glue it. So I kind of glued it in every little light area. Where there was a light, I kind of just glued it down. And I kind of wrapped it around and glued it down. So here, I'm just going to speed it up. All right, so we reached the end, and all you want to do is put the battery pack inside the bell, so that way you don't have to see it. And make sure the switch on the battery pack is on the bottom. That way it's easier for you to turn on and off. I was debating whether or not I should hot glue it down or use the Velcro. I didn't know which one was easier. Then I realized that the battery pack actually has a little screw in the back. So I feel like, so at the very end, well, I ended up hot gluing it to it at first and then realized that was a big mistake. And then I removed that and used Velcro instead, or the command strip instead. So you'll see here in a minute that I'll use the hot glue. And the hot glue also, it took a minute for it to adhere to the bell, and I think it's because of that kind of that shiny material and that plastic. I also found that when painting the bell with the acrylic paint and the what is it called, the baking soda mixture, I would kind of take some sandpaper and kind of roughen it up so that way the paint can stick to it just a little bit better. All right, so I'm just holding it here for, I don't know, I think I held it there for like a minute. I'm showing you that, you know, it's not going to move from there once it's completely dry. And that's what it's going to look like once you wrap the cord around. Okay, so we're going to take the decorative rope that we got at Dollar Tree. It's about 9-foot rope. And then the twine as well. And we're going to just wrap it around to make the bell slightly prettier. So I'm just showing you the rope and the twine again. So you want to grab your hot glue gun and the thinner rope, the twine, and just to put a little dab of hot glue, and you just sit it on there with the twine, and you kind of wrap it around. So what I ended up doing is I would wrap it once around, glue it, wrap it once around again, glue it, and I kind of did that all the way to the very top. Until I got it to where I kind of thought it was starting to look pretty. So see, we got to the very end. I put a little bit more hot glue. I wrapped it around once again. And I just cut it off there. So you don't have to worry about the top. The top is going to end up being covered. So that's okay if the gold shows just a little bit. So there you go. That's what it's going to look like once you completely wrapped it around. All right, so next we're going to take the thicker decorative rope, and Sophia here, she's kind of demonstrating how to do it. So kind of the same concept at the top. We kind of take the rope and you wrap it all the way around the bottom of the bell. At first we only did one full loop, and then we realized it kind of looks prettier if we did 2 rows of the rope. It just makes it look a little bit prettier, a little bit more finish. So again, you're just gonna take your hot glue gun. Every 1 to 2 inches, you're gonna glue it down. Just like that. And you're just gonna do that all the way around until you get the look that you're going for. It's very simple, very fast. It's a really, really cute project. The reason we decided to put lights on it, we just wanted each of our bells to look a little bit different. but the ones that I saw in the thrift store, they were just one solid color, and they had the decorative rope at the bottom, and at the very top they just had that thin jute rope, jute twine, I'm sorry, and then I think like a Christmas bow on it or whatnot. But we decided to make ours just a little bit different, just to customize it, personalize it. We love it. You can do whatever you want, you know, customize it the way you want to. So at this point, she just cut off the rope and just glued the ends together. And then she just did her second row. So it's gonna kind of look like that with, and then she just showing you that there's 2 rows. Okay, so right here we actually didn't like the way the lights looked. We kind of, where you could see the hot glue where we kind of glued it down. So we took some perler beads. You don't have to use this. You can use pom-poms or any sort of decorative item. And we made our own little holly berry flowers using perler beads, which came out really, really cute. So we're kind of showing you how we did that. We took 1 red in the middle, and then we did 4 greens and kind of on the outside. And here this is the way they're supposed to look. I mean, we ironed them down, they got melted, and we used the flat side because we thought the other side was a lot prettier. So we used the flat side, and we used that to glue it down. So that's what it's kind of looked like. And we're going to put about 6 to 7 of those kind of all the way around the bell to cover where we glued down the light. So that's what it looks like. I mean, we really love it. We think it's super cute. And it was a lot of fun too. So, I mean, like I said, it's a really cute idea. It wasn't very expensive. And, you know, the kids loved it. Alright, so here I'm just showing you, I took the decorative rope again, and I just cut it to the size that I feel like I needed to, and I just rolled it up. The reason why I rolled it up is so that when I put the rope inside, you see that where that hole is? Okay, so you're going to pull that rope inside there, pull it through, and then that way there's something there holding the rope. So see? It's not going to fall. Okay, so this is our green one that we did, and I just took an ornament that we had, and I hot glued it on there and wrapped some twine and made a little bow. But we just painted it green, did the same kind of mixture, and just wrapped it around. And then we did a white one, which is very simple. It's more like the one that we saw at the thrift store. We just did a decorative bow and some rope and some twine. And here's our little elf guy holding the bells up. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little Christmas bell DIYs. I hope you try it with your kids. Have a good one. Bye.